Why is this acting like we're not live? Okay, there it is. Oh my gosh, that took so long. Hello, hello, hello. It's Christmas! Unless you live literally most places in the world, in which case it's not anymore. But for us USAians, it is for a couple more hours. And I sincerely hope that all of you had good tidings, peace, joy, and gifts. My gift from you tonight is twofold. The first, and you may spread the good word, is that we are implementing a thing where you can limit how many times outside players can use your stallions. So you can be like, Brian Levitt, no, just kidding, everyone, only 5 times. After that, you're out on this stallion. However, if you're like my buddy Brian, who I was going to send 3 slots to anyway, you can send Brian 3. Did I say 5 before? What number did I say before? If you add 3 and the number I said before, that's how many Brian gets. So you can still send extra slots to your buddies while limiting the sim in the hole. Okay, you understand what I'm saying? So it's Christmas night, and I want to give a shout out to the 22 people that are allegedly in here. That is cray-cray. We've got Autumn, Brian, Darcy, and Jen, Gwen, Jack, Jeff, John, other John, Yuleen, Sarah, Laurel, Mel Langford, Nick Shredder, Nicole. Please, Nick, don't shred Nicole, but you get the idea. Raoul, Riley, Rising Sun Stables and Shannon, Sue, Vasily, W.C. Lee, Cleopatra, and Scott Ziegler. Serenity Sky just popped in right when I was scrolling back up. So it's a party up in here, and we now have 2 minutes to post for the first of the Steward's Cup 2-year-old thoroughbred races on the dirt/turf. And let's get that pulled up because I didn't do that yet. My bad. We have a field of 15, and they're going 5.5 furlongs on the turf at Oceanside Racetrack, which is this year's host. Next year's host, I do believe it's going back to Texas, I think is where I sent it. And on the fence for Rafa Usaz is Xenia. Laura Smith has the 2, Can't It Be Mine. Glimmermane for Joey DePaulo. Happy birthday shout out to Mr. DePaulo. Forever Dublin, the 4 for Aidan O'Brien. That's a homebred. And then we have a player who I have to admit I have never said this name out loud before that I remember. This is Batuhan Tastelen with Tanamanda. Number 6, No Good Sky for Raoul. Sorry, Raoul. Rafa also has the 7 Zara, which is like Yuleen Zara. Pretty much the same. Kent Saunders with the 8, Martinique Island, who's 4 for 6. John Smith, Light Up My Map. Number 10, Yeehaw for Yuleen Sarah. Gwen Morse is here because of Therese. Then Rocket Emoji for Riley Bender. Randall Allen has Emma and Clay. All I Do Is Lust. Carl Smythe, you might want to get that looked at. Rounding out the field on the outside, number 15 is Star Cool for Todd A. Pletcher. 5 for 6 lifetime on that one. No unbeaten horses in this race except for the 12 Rocket Emoji for Riley Bender. That one is 4 for 4. But otherwise, it's a pretty wide open race. So are your bets in for the Pick 4, Pick 6 daily double and this particular race? Joey, where are you going? We're going to Disney on the 1st. Oh, you're probably going to the races and not like vacation. Okay, just ignore everything I just said. All right, let's just assume everyone put their bets in. Oh, the betting pool's huge. Oh my gosh. It's a party up in here tonight. Think we should do some like giveaways and stuff? I'm ready. They're off in the Philly Turf Dash. Slow start for No Good Sky. The rest away okay. Martinique Island and Emma and Clay. Glimmermane. No Good Sky is rushed up. Tanamanda. Star Cool on the outside. Xenia on the fence. All I Do Is Lust is wide. Rockin' Emoji and Zara. Yeehaw, Therese, and Can't It Be Mine. Light Up My Mat. Forever Dublin is at the back of the field. It is No Good Sky and Martinique Island around that far turn. Star Cool is coming up alongside them and now puts her head in front. Xenia, Glimmermane, All I Do Is Is Lust. Martinique Island drops back Emma and Clay. Zara, Tenamenda, Light Up My Map, and Rocket Emoji. They're into the stretch in the Philly Turf Dash, and Star Cool trying to get away from them. Glimmermane the danger coming on Xenia, and All I Do Is Less Than Zara and Emma and Clay. Star Cool, though, she's got a length on Glimmermane. Glimmermane asks for more, can't do enough. Star Cool from the outside will take the Philly Turf Dash. Glimmermane second, Xenia third, All I Do Is Lust, Zara and Emma and Clay. The official winner is Star Cool, a 2-year-old bay filly by Starlist out of Dirk Band by Dirk Broven. A homebred for Todd A. Pletcher, and this is her 6th win in 7 starts. It looks like Mr. Pletcher also won this race 3 years ago. So congrats on that. Now we have the boys version. This is the Turf Dash, and we have a field of only 10, which I don't know that this race has ever had a field this small in the history of things. On the fence for Teaco Downs is homebred Winning Glove by Winning Moves. Number 2, Hailbreaker Z. Fleason has this one, a homebred by Giga Kick. That one's 4 for 6. Dirkley Lat for Art K Stables by Nature Strip, also 4 for 6. Luigi Waits for Raoul Duke. A Gelded Son of Iron Patriot, who's 4 for 5. Trahan for Nick Shredder. Nick, if this is Trajan, let me know, but I'm going to go Trahan. A homebred by God of Mischief is 3 for 6. Grade 1 place last out. Half of Forever. Laura Smith has won this race quite a few times. The sire is Sega Mega Drive, and the dam is 3.4 million earner Beyond the Pale, 5 for 6. Number 7, Cody for Brian Levitt by Sega Mega Drive. Out of Cleo the Snuggler, remember her? She won the Steward's Cup back 3 years ago. Cody is 3 for 6. Star Wand the 8 for Randall Allen by Starless, trying to make it a double there. This one won his first 2 starts, but hasn't won since. Number 9, Vidar the Silent for John Dark. This one was a grade 1 winner last out. He is a son of Fantastic Destiny. And rounding out the field, Ollie's Puppy for Matthew McMahon. This is the son of Pimble. Remember her? She won the Steward's Cup back in year 59. That is your field. Sorry, admin texting me because both of us are working on Christmas night. Woohoo! Trajan. Wait, did you just put an upside down E in here? I don't even know how to do that. Kelly, are we hanging on Sunday? Because that'd be cool. One minute to post. Make sure you get your bets in. If anyone else is going to be in the Santa Anita area on Sunday, it would be sweet to hang out. Yes, that Kelly. The one that goes to Santa Anita and has not met me as far as I am remembering. However, I met Madeline Gilbert once, and then the next time I met her, I was like, oh my God, it's so nice to meet you. And she was like, we definitely hung out last year. And I was like, did we? All right, it's post time. Ooh, you guys are betting big tonight. I love it. They're in the gate. They're off in the Turf Dash. Some bad beginnings. Cody was a step slow, so too Vidar the Silent, but that one is rushed hard by the jockey to try to get the lead over half of Forever. Dirkley Lat and Ollie's Puppy on the outside. Trajan, Hailbreaker Z, Cody, Luigi Waits, Winning Glove on the fence, and on the outside, that's Star Wand at the back of the field. Half of Forever has taken the lead from Vidar the Silent. They're dueling out here. Dirkley Lat and Ollie's Puppy, Trajan, Cody, Winning Glove, Hailbreaker Z, Luigi Waits, and Star Wand, and they're sweeping to the top of the the stretch, led by Half of Forever. He's clear of Vidar the Silent, 2 lengths back. Then Ollie's Puppy and Cody, Dirkly Latin, Trajan, Winning Glove is 7th, and they're all chasing Half of Forever, who's opened up 3. Half of Forever absolutely rolling out here. Half of Forever for Laura Smith, going to win this one in hand over Vidar the Silent, Ollie's Puppy, and Cody. Dirkly Lat was 5th. Half of Forever, impressive in the Turf Dash. The official winner is Half of Forever, a 2-year-old Dark Bay colt by Sega Mega Drive, out of Beyond the Pale by At the Summit, a homebred for Laura Smith, who is now 6 for 7 lifetime. I already cannot wait for this animal to retire. Like, feel free to just do it now, Laura. I'm clear that he's 2 and he has billions of dollars left to, like, try to win, but I'm here for it. Next up, we move to the dirt for the first time for the Juvenile Filly Sprint. They're going 5.5 on the dirt. I already said dirt, so I'm going to say it a couple more times. Dirt, 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 dirt. On the fence for Carl Smythe, the first Steward bred. Jeez. That might not be true. I wasn't reading breeders last time. The first Steward bred I noticed is Look Out for Snow. Number 2, Spirited Times for Randall Allen. Nick Gilmore bred that one. W.C. Lee is here tonight and has the 3, Storm Against Time. Ugh, why are you guys trying to name horses things that I don't know how to say? Flage for Scott Ziegler is the 4. Jelly for the Soul for Chris Barber is the 5. Straw Lightning the 6 for Jordan Beaumont. Mr. Lord Rich has both the 7 and the 8. The 7 is Walk It Off. And the 8 is the unbeaten Never Miss a Shot. Number 9, I've Been Counting for Alex Potter. Alex is here tonight. What's up, Alex? And then comes number 10, Terrapin for Chris Barber. Number 11, I Have Little Legs. Sorry. Eileen Sarah with the 11. Number 12, The Beat Goes On, W.C. Lee. Chris Barber with the 3rd runner, and that is Empire of Waste. Rounding out the field, Mike Bryant has 2, both Thunderin' and Forever Ending. So Look Out for Snow is 5 for 6. Walk It Off is 4 for 5. The only unbeaten horse is the 8, Never Miss a Shot. And we have 2 minutes to post. Should we give away a headshot or something? A headshot doesn't feel right because poor Sarah has like 20 orders and is on break until the new year. What should we give away? I'm going 100,000 sim dollars. 100,000 sim monies. Flo J. Yeah, it's not really 20, but it's a lot. It's like 14. I emailed it to you. The Mixer Stewards Cup happened and everyone freaked out, man. No, I'm not joking. I emailed it to you. Go look. It's a lot. Okay, hold on. I gotta come up with a question here. I'm looking for a question. And the question is Juvenile Sprint. Juvenile Filly Sprint. I'm giving you a hint. Okay. The first person to name the first horse to win the Juvenile Filly Sprint in history. That was year 18, by the way. What is the name of the horse to win this race for the first time? Ooh, Shannon Hunt is giving extra monies. That's so nice, Shannon. Brian Levitt coming with Taylor Swift. Not correct, however. Excellent answer. Just in general life. I'm feeling a bit like Santa Claus, so far I am giving money to, Laurel Adams came with the actual answer, which is Divine Rush. So the people, Laurel wins the Shannon Hunt money, but then I'm also giving 100,000 for Poke Buffaloes, Red Sox, Brian Levitt for Taylor Swift, Nicole Marie for saying Zenyatta, and yeah, those are the only people that made me laugh this time. All right, so we've got $400,000 out there now. Let's get to the race. We're a little bit late. Whoops. They're off in the Juvenile Fillies Sprint. Jelly for the Soul was away slowly, never missed a shot, just one step slow, but now rushed up, and it's Empire of Waste who's going to take the lead from the outside. Terrapin and Walk It Off. The beat goes on. Flo J, then Storm Against Time. I Have Little Legs. Never miss a shot as midfield. Forever Ending is behind her. Then Straw Lightning. Look Out for Snow on the Fence. Thunder and Spirited Times I've Been Counting. And 2 lengths back to Jelly of the Soul at the back. They're rounding the far turn, led by Empire of Waste, who's got a length on Terrapin. Terrapin moving up now to try to collar the stablemate. Never miss a shot. The beat goes on, and Look Out for Snow. Storm Against Time. Walk It Off. Spirited Times. Flo J. I Have Little Legs. Thunder in. The rest are well back. And here she comes now. Never miss a shot. She is rolling on past. Terrapin now in second. Empire Waste third. Look Out for Snow and Spirited Times. Never miss a shot. Opening up and will stay unbeaten in the Juvenile Filly Sprint. Never Miss a Shot wins over Terrapin, Empire of Waste, Look Out for Snow, and Spirited Times. The official winner is Never Miss a Shot, a 2-year-old bay filly by It Factor out of Don't Miss Again by Turn the Tables, a homebred from Mr. Lord Rich, who is now unbeaten in 6 tries. That is Mr. Lord Rich's 3rd Stewards Cup win of the week. Congratulations to Pete. Next up, we have the juvenile sprint. Again, the boys' division is significantly smaller than the girls. And on the fence for Danny Derby, the horse that makes the most sense to me, this is Cat Food. Chris Barber has St. James's Palace, the 2. Autumn Black Mill has the 3 Corsicana Flashover. Then comes 4, my favorite name of the night, for real. I did see this one earlier. Coldplay Kiss Cam. 10 stars to Sherry Crow for that one. Fuel Bandit is the 5 for Peter Quill. Cindy Saunders with the 6 Fired Up Dreams. Then comes Baker Mayfield for Randall Johnson. The MK Stables has the 8 Rampart, unbeaten in 6 tries. Then comes Disordered Hennow. Sorry, Chris. Butchered. Hennow. I'm going to go with that. Number 10, Real and Rule is the other Chris Barber runner, and rounding out field, Mike Bryant, who had to draw the outside in both races with Zionist. Zionist is 6 for 7. Rampart is 6 for 6. The rest all have 4 or 3 wins. 2 minutes to post. And guys, I got to be honest with you, I have a Starburst in my hand, unwrapped, so I will be consuming this Starburst now. No, you can't. Don't lie to me. Excuse me. All right, betting pool closes at $50,000. How many of you are inebriated tonight? That's a lot of money you guys are betting. They're in the gate. They're off in the juvenile sprint, and Fuel Bandit stumbled badly at the start. Rampart, flashing speed, and Zionist from the outside going to try to get him, and those two kick away from Baker Mayfield. Cat Food on the fence, and Fuel Bandit after the bad beginning. Coldplay Kiss Cam, Fired Up Dreams in St. James's Palace, Corsicana Flashover. Real and Rule, and at the back of the field, that's Disordered Hennow. Rampart now opened up 2-3 lengths over Zionist, who's chasing hard in second. 2 lengths back to Baker Mayfield and Fuel Bandit. Fired Up Dreams and Cat Food, St. James's Palace, Corsicana Flashover, Disordered Hennow, Coldplay Kiss Cam second last, and Real and Rule, and they're into the stretch in the juvenile sprint, and they have got to catch Rampart, who is 5 lengths clear. Rampart rolling away from Zionist. Baker Mayfield, Fired Up Dreams, Fuel Bandit, St. James's Palace, but this race was over from the get-go as Rampart is going to roll in to win by almost 5. Zionist second, Baker Mayfield third, Fired Up Dreams, and Fuel Bandit. The official winner is Rampart, a 2-year-old black colt by the Black Sheep. Hold on, I don't know who that is. I'm looking at it. The Black Sheep is a Lucas Davenport Gigi Go Faster combo. Huh, I got to breed to it. Out of Moody Sky by Storm, a Storebred. Wait, I bred this horse? Okay, can we redact the last 20 seconds? The MK Stables owns Rampart, who's now unbeaten in 7 starts. And has now won the sprint last year. So basically the MK Stables is hogging these sprint races. All right, what's next? I think we go long now. Next up, we have the Juvenile Fillies Turf going a mile on the turf. We have a field of 16. And we have 3 minutes to post. On the fence for Jonathan Fisher, Crystals and Diamonds. A homebred by Peace from Racing, who is 1 for 3 lifetime. Number 2, Viral Whisper Z for Fleason by St. Mark's Basilica, 3 for 4. Joyous Kisses for Gigi Go Faster. Lily Wilkins bred this one. She's by Kinross. Love that. Number 4, Storm of Tears for Ma Springs by Golden 60. 4 starts, 2 wins, 2 seconds. Number 5, Supernaut for Abby Brooks by Night Watch. Unbeaten in 3 tries. A grade 1 winner last out. Then comes Night Crawler for Mike Springer. Another Night Watch here out of Ole Mole. 3 for 3. Sorry, it's Ole Mole. Number 7, Nano Dash Z. Another St. Mark's Basilica here, homebred, 2 for 4. Never tried Stakes Company before. I'm feeling the revenge of the Starburst. It's getting me. Number 8, Jonathan Fisher has Darwin by Henri Matisse. Then comes Bucks Fizz for Eileen Sarah by Bo, 3 for 4. A grade 1 winner last out. Sorry, someone's texting me about a cat. Number 10, Mini Crown for Teacu Downs. This one was bred by Xander Zone. The 11 is Techno Dream Z by Fleason by Nightwatch. By Fleason? Owned by Fleason? Okay, you know what I meant. Number 12, Riley Bender's Summer Quinn by Nightwatch. Unbeaten in 2 starts. Then comes 13, Peregrine Falcon for Pat McGowan. I swear this name already exists or is a real horse or something. Like, is this new or did Pat already have this horse? Like, I didn't call this. Okay, it doesn't really matter. A grade 2 winner last out. Number 14, 7 of 7 for Kent Saunders is 3 for 4. Number 15, oh no, Sarah, you have the same horse named twice? Okay, guys, I'm going to go off about this right now. Sarah has a horse who is named I'm an Albatross, but apparently it's not Albatross. It's French, so it's Albatross. Crap. Hold on, let me listen to it again.
Albatross. That is how it said. Albatross.
Okay, but the problem is that in the juvenile later today, there is Albatross just by itself and Owlbatross. They're in the same race. I can't even do that. I'm just going to quit before we get to that. Rounding out the field, number 16, Space Watch for Chris Barber is by Nightwatch and out of Space Mountain, who is a winner of this race in year 62. One minute to post. Should we give away another $100,000 to people? Okay, you get the chance to say one word. Just throw a word out there and see if it wins you $100,000. And it better not be Albatross. Pumpkin pie is disgusting. You lose $100,000. Penguins is spelled wrong, but we're going to go with it. Brian already won, so you get nothing. Sue Wentz, no. Paraphernalia, that's weird. Okay, you guys are saying some weird stuff. Pancake, that'll win. Batman, no. No, I'm not saying that out loud. Legend, yep, Gigi wins. Zenyatta was already said, Emily. Someone else, Nicole Marie won that last time. Hippopotamus, definitely going to win because I've always wanted one of those for Christmas. Tyler, that's an automatic win. Meow, yeah, I'll take Meow because Meow wasn't a thing. Zed Leplin, no, that doesn't win. I don't see what Joey said. Cat. No, Cat doesn't win. You got to be more exciting than Cat. Cat sock. That's a dual situation. Oh gosh, we're way over time. Just so we know, we're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 people who've won 100,000. I don't know if you guys have figured out, but the idea is that you'll all win 100,000 tonight. Just for showing up on Christmas. They're in the gate. They're off in the Juvenile Fillies turf. Slow beginning for Techno's Dream Z. Spacewatch on the outside. Also stumbled. Brutal luck for Spacewatch. And Darwen is going to go out to lead. Nano Dash Z and Mini Crown. Crystals and Diamonds and Super Knot. Joyous Kisses. Storm of Tears. I'm an Albatrouse. Then comes Nightcrawler. Peregrine Falcon. 7 of 7. Bucks Fizz. Viral Whisper Z. Summer Quinn. Techno Dream Z. And Spacewatch is at the back of the field as they round that first turn to the backstretch. And Darwen is leading by 2 over Nano Dash Z and Crystals and Diamonds. Mini Crown is right alongside. They've got 3 on Joyous Kisses. Super Knot and I'm an Albatrouse. Nightcrawler is sitting in 8th. Peregrine Falcon is 9th. Then comes Storm of Tears. Bucks Fizz, 7 of 7. Viral Whisper Z. Summer Quinn, Techno Dream Z, and Spacewatch is still at the back. And they're rounding the far turn. And it's Darwen leading by 2. Nano Dash Z. Nightcrawler has moved up to be 3rd. We've got a group of 3 coming on. Peregrine Falcon and Storm of Tears right there too. 7 of 7. Mini Crown, Super Knot, Crystals and Diamonds. I'm an Albatrouse and Joyous Kisses. And now they're into the stretch. And Darwen has lost the lead to Nightcrawler. Peregrine Falcon on the outside. Storm of Tears and 7 of 7. Nano Dash Z and Super Knot. It is Nightcrawler who's a length clear. Peregrine Falcon can't go by. Storm of Tears is 3rd. Then Darwen and Nightcrawler is going to win it by a length over Peregrine Falcon, Storm of Tears, Darwen, 7 of 7, and Nano Dash Z. The official winner is Nightcrawler, who is a 2-year-old white filly by Nightwatch out of Ole Mole by Oscar Performance, a homebred from Mike Springer, who's unbeaten in 4 tries. What a nice filly. Next up, we have the Juvenile Turf. We only have 2 minutes to get through the field. Yuling Sarah on the fence with Jack the Ripper. Louise Bayou has Lights, Camera. Bows and Arrows for Gigi Go Faster is the 3. Duke of Wellington for Chris Barber, looking for a bit of better racing luck. Sorry, Chris, that your horse was just not having it last out. Jen Ravenwood has the 5. Devil Made Me Do It. Thunder Sprint Z for Fleas and Hambletonian is the 6. Number 7, Holdingness for Katie Stepanian. People are still texting me. Then comes John Smith's number 8, Spirit Labyrinth. Frosted Falcon is the 9 for Randall Allen. Katie also has the 10, Watch Piece. The Myth, the Legend for April Hoffman. Autumn Black Mill bred that one. Elevated Mist is the 12 for Steve Hanley. Jonathan Fisher has the 13, Recall the Show. Maverick Spirit is the 14 for Tamara Estes. And then on the outside, Serenity Sky drew both of the last 2 gates, Endless and Sensei. So Lights, Camera is unbeaten. Endless is unbeaten. And then Sensei is 4 for 5. And we have a couple that are 3 for 4. 30 seconds-ish to go. I should have taken a drink during that break. That was my bad. Hold on. They're in the gate. They're off in the Juvenile Turf. A good beginning for all but Spirit Labyrinth, who stumbles badly. Elevated Mist goes out to lead, and then Endless from the outside. Devil Made Me Do It. Lights, Camera towards the rail. Sensei and Spirit Labyrinth. Thunder Sprint Z. Bows and Arrows bobbled the start. Holdingness. Watch Piece. Jack the Ripper. Recall the Show. Maverick Spirit. Duke of Wellington. The Myth, the Legend, and Frosted Falcon is at the back of the field. It is Endless who takes over the lead now. Was second, now first. The Devil Made Me Do It is in second. Elevated Mist has dropped back third. Spirit Labyrinth and Lights, Camera. Sensei is there on the outside. Thunder Sprint Z alongside 2 back to Watch Piece and Bows and Arrows. Holdingness, those 3 across the track. Jack the Ripper is sitting 11th. Then Recall the Show 12th. Maverick Spirit, Duke of of Wellington, Frosted Falcon, and a length back to the myth, the legend. Half a mile left to run in the juvenile turf, and Endless has the lead a half length. Lights Camera coming on now up in the second. Devil Made Me Do It, Elevated Mist. Watch Piece is coming on from the back, Spirit Labyrinth, and then Sensei. They're into the stretch in the juvenile turf. Endless has had the lead. Lights Camera pounces though and takes over. Devil Made Me Do It, Elevated Mist, and Watch Piece. Duke of Wellington, Jack the Ripper. Lights Camera is opened up by 2, and Lights Camera is running away here. Endless in second, then very close for third, but Lights Camera is going to win it. Luis Bayou takes the juvenile turf. Endless in second, Devil Made Me Do It, and Elevated Mist quite close together. Watch Piece and Duke of Wellington. Devil Made Me Do It and Elevated Mist dead heated for third, which I figured out during like the third call. The official winner is not Endless. The other one, Lights Camera, a 2-year-old black colt by Bo, out of Paparazzi by Nightwatch, a homebred for Louise Bayou, who is now 4 for 4. And now we switch back to the dirt for the debutante. Where is she at? You won a SC race. Everyone says congrats. On the fence for Yulene is a Steward-bred black Skyline. Vasily Elias has the 2, A Little Twist. Kent Saunders homebred the 3, The Heartbreaker. I don't know how you got away with that name. American Mesquite for Steve Hanley. I kind of like that. That's cool. Kinship, the 5 for Ash Harrison, is unbeaten in 3. City Skyline for Laurel Adams is the 6. Magic Chateau for John Smith is the 7. Independent Wife for Raoul Powers is the 8. Yulene also has the 9, Till the Fat Ladies Sing. It's me. I'm the fat lady that's going to sing. Number 10, Black Mask Bandit for Carl Smythe. Laurel also has the 11, Two Hearts Beating. Is that like a Doctor Who reference? Because I'm here for that. Number 12, Shannon Hunt somehow got the name Huntrix. 10 stars, no notes. 13, Rabbit Knight for Poke Buffalo. And rounding out the field is the 14, Burn the House Down. Laurel has 3 in this race. Louise Bayou just responded to me with a picture of Mucinex. I named her? This is what happens when I don't have actual PPs open. About 30 seconds ago, did you guys bet? Are you guys having a fun night? Are you excited for tomorrow night? I guess I should make a schedule for tomorrow. What do you guys think will be worse? Calling races at Starbucks or calling races in the hotel room? Probably the hotel room. I don't even know who we're talking about I'm getting back, but I'm excited about it. I'm preemptively pumped about getting decent mares back. Oh, the Doctor Who horse? Okay, got it. That makes sense. I would name it that. Shout out to some other people who popped in this chat room. Angel Mulas, which might be Angel. I don't know. It's either Angel or Angel. Diane Townsend, always a pleasure. Mike Mamoliti. Craig McGee's here. Whether or not he's wearing pants, nobody knows. Emily Klein. Tom Lynn is here. Rhonda, obviously. They're in the gate, and the debutante. They're off. Huntrix, the one who stumbled badly here. Kinship, unbeaten and goes out to the lead. The Heartbreaker towards her inside and A Little Twist. Then Rabbit Knight is on the outside. Huntrix after the bad beginning. Black Mask Bandit. Till the Fat Ladies Sing. Black Skyline is on the fence. American Mesquite and Magic Chateau. Independent Wife, Two Hearts Beating, is third last. City Skyline, and Burn the House Down is at the back of the field. They're chasing Kinship. Who is the leader? A Little Twist has moved up into second. The Heartbreaker is third. Huntrix has gained a spot as Rabbit Knight drops back. Black Mask Bandit until the Fat Lady Sing, a length back to Black Skyline. Magic Chateau is now in ninth. American Mesquite 10th. Two Hearts Beating, Independent Wife, City Skyline, and Burn the House Down would have to make up about 10 lengths to win this one. Kinship is still your leader. 2 lengths clear around the far turn over A Little Twist. Huntrix is now up into third, picking off horses Rabbit Knight and Black Skyline, who's closing well. Black Mask Bandit, the Heartbreaker till the Fat Lady Sing, and American Mesquite, they're into the stretch. And Kinship still your leader. So far, Kinship is still clear. 2 lengths from A Little Twist. Black Skyline and Huntrix right together. Rabbit Knight and American Mesquite. Kinship, though, really never challenged in the debutante. Kinship going to win it more than a length over A Little Twist, Black Skyline, Huntrix, and Rabbit Knight. The official winner is Kinship, a 2-year-old gray filly by Cody's Wish out of Tari by Flightline. A homebred for Ash Harrison, who's now unbeaten in 4 starts. This is so weird. Ash has the second dam to Shari, who I remember won 400,000. And then this daughter by Flightline, Tari, never raced. Why? I don't understand. Ash, if you're reading this, or sorry, listening to this, I would like to understand. Next up, we have the Futurity. Again, the Colts only have 10. Randall Johnson on the fence with Chrome Gunner. The son of Gunite is out of Millionaire Chrome Calling. Number 2, Cloud Dash Z for Fleason. Royal Celestine has the unbeaten Glint in the 3 spot. Hold on, I'm looking at Glint's pedigree. Glint is also a Gunite and out of the horse who won the debutante in year 61. That is Gleam. Number 4, Potion of Love. Poke Buffalo, is that what you gave Fleason for Christmas? Donnie Hidalgo has the 5, Winter Hawk. Enzo and Blackwell are the 2 for the Yulene Sarah outfit. Then Novigrad for Shannon Hunt. Did I say that right? It's Novigrad. Oh, Nathan says he'll do some Stewards Cup races for me. That's nice. Like tomorrow, I assume. Number 9, Annoying Citizen for Mr. Lord Rich. That must be what it's like to listen to me do these every week or whenever we do Stewards Cup races. And rounding out the field, number 10, Cry of Thunderbird for Sherry Crow. That is your field. 2 unbeaten horses in here that are 4 for 4. Novigrad and Glint for Royal Celestine. 2 minutes a post. Should we do another giveaway? Let's do it. If you have not won yet tonight, and you would like $100,000, you have one word to convince me to give you that money. Go. Please, please, please. I don't know what liqueur is. Is that supposed to be like alcohol? I don't drink that. So mud, no. Mistletoe, no. Yule, no. Birthday. Joey's going to win with birthday. Jen's going to win with otters. Rhonda can win with ruffian. Cleo just can't win because she doesn't need $100,000. Randall can win with actually spelling out supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Lily says bestie. Lily, you seem like you might be a fun bestie. Diane says bubbles. Heck yeah. Tornado. Why would a tornado be a good thing? I mean, it's a good word. But I'm not giving you $100,000 for saying a tornado. Just FYI, this is a completely arbitrary. Again, the goal is that everybody will win. Wait, okay, we should make a sim gathering for Sunday. John Smith, W.C. Lee, Kelly Haggerty, and me should hang out at the races. I'm going to have to work, but we should at least meet. I'm down for it anyway. Hey, it's post time. And then after I meet you guys, everyone can talk about you guys and how you only win things because I've met you. I think that's how it works. Diane, you have to watch out because sometimes we have sim gatherings and people from other countries travel and then I marry them. Toe beans. Shannon wins with toe beans. All right, we're super late now. They're off in the Stewards Cup Futurity. A pretty good beginning. Potion of Love, Flashing Speed, Glint on the inside, and Chrome Gunner on the fence. Enzo, an annoying citizen who did stumble, and Novigrad, then Cloud Clash Z. Winterhawk is in between horses, Cry of Thunderbird, and at the back of the field it is Blackwell. Potion of Love leading him down the backstretch a length to Chrome Gunner in second and Glint is third. Those three have opened up 4 lengths on Enzo, Annoying Citizen and Novigrad, Cloud Clash Z. Winterhawk, Cry of Thunderbird, and Blackwell would have to make up about a dozen. Blackwell is long last. We have a new leader, okay, and that leader is Glint, who has now run right past Potion of Love to take over and is 2 lengths clear. Chrome Gunner is in third. Novigrad is picking off horses from 6th to 4th, now third. Winterhawk, Enzo, Cry of Thunderbird, and Annoying Citizen, and Glint is running down the stretch and is clear of Winterhawk in second. Novigrad now picking off horses up into second. Cry of Thunderbird, Potion of Love, and Enzo. Novigrad with a big run, but cannot get to Glint, who got the jump and will win it by a length. Novigrad second, Winterhawk, Cry of Thunderbird from way back, and Potion of Love. I should have just ended the race when I screwed up. The official winner is Glint, a 2-year-old Dark Bay Colt by Ganite, out of Gleam by Justify, a homebred for Royal Celestine, who is now 5 for 5. Gleam won the Stewards Cup in year 61. Seems like a long time ago. That's like, what, 3 real years ago? Royal, if you listen back to this later, everyone is going, yay! Oh no, you're in here. Two-minute post for the next race, which I do believe is the Bun Barrette. Oh my god, there's 16 of them. Why are there so many? On the fence, Run Far, Run Deep for W.C. Lee. Serenity Sky has the 2 Mongolia. Number 3, All Mother for Danny Derby, and the 4 is Key for Randall Allen. Photographs for Cleopatra is the 5, Daphne Bridgerton for Kelly Haggerty. Mike Springer with Gone with the Fire. Doubt Demo for Aaron Sanderson. I am for sure getting that one back. I can tell I named that one. Mike Springer also has Mitten Meltdown. I'm clear that Mike doesn't have kids, but that is something a 2-year-old would have. Number 10, Catherine. Oh, I'm going to say it wrong. Bigelow? Gwen, correct me if it's not Bigelow. Number 11, Orin for Eulene Sarah. Carol Hansen has the 12, Grace Kelly. I for Eulene. Lily Wilkins has the 14, Dumb Ways to Die. Please tell me I'm getting that back. Nope, she spent $28 million on it. That's sad for me. 15, Creep Into My Soul for Jack Ryder. And on the outside is the 16, Sun Mist Z. Bigelow, yay! Thanks, Gwen. Night, Shannon. Probably already gone. All right, you have 30 seconds. If you have not won $100,000 tonight, you get to say one word. And if it entertains me, you will get $100,000. Sim dollars, just so we're clear. Tongue? Dude, Craig, come on. Craig, you're such a gimme. You basically just have to say pants. Emily Klein wins with unicorn. Yeah, vastly. I'll give you cat food. Fanta, like the drink? The drink is pretty delicious. I'm going to just start writing down names. You guys don't really win. Cindy, you win with miracles. Royal, I'll give you socks. Other people have said it. It's overused. But I'm still going to give it to you. And just so everyone's clear, this list is definitely going to just be sent to the entry clerk to deal with. I'm not going to deal with this list. So far, a lot of winners. But there's still a few of you We're going to have to give it another go next round. Betting pool closes at 39,500, and the field is set. They're off in the Bun Barrette, and Mitten Meltdown stumbled badly at the start. Daphne Bridgerton showing speed, and All Mother Doubt Demo between horses and RN. Catherine Bigelow and Mongolia, then Dumb Ways to Die towards the outside. Gone with Fire and Key, Creep into My Soul and Photographs. Grace Kelly, Mitten Meltdown, Sun Miss Z, Eye to Eye, and Run Far, Run Deep on the fences at the back of the field. Daphne Bridgerton with 7 furlongs left to run, and the Bun Barrette leads at a neck over All Mother in second, and Doubt Demo, who's between horses in third. 3 back to Orin fourth. Catherine Bigelow and Mongolia. Dumb Ways to Die sitting in seventh. Number 8 is Gone with the Fire. Key is in ninth, then Photographs and Creep into My Soul. Those two are right together. A length back to Grace Kelly and Mitten Meltdown, Sun Miss Z, and then Run Far, Run Deep, who would have to make up a dozen. Eye to Eye is alongside. They're running down the backstretch. Daphne Bridgerton and All Mother leading this field over Doubt Demo and Oren. Catherine Bigelow tries to get closer. Mongolia, Dumb Ways to Die. Gone with Fire, then Key, Photographs and Creep into My Soul. Grace Kelly, Mitten Meltdown, Sun Miss Z, Run Far, Run Deep, and Eye to Eye. They're rounding the turn with 3 furlongs left to go in the Bun Barrette, and All Mother has now put ahead in front of Daphne Bridgerton. Daphne Bridgerton tries to fight back. Doubt Demo is in third. Dumb Ways to Die moving up fourth now. Oren, Catherine Bigelow, Photographs is moving on to Gone with the Fire and Creep into My Soul. They're running down the stretch, 3:16 left, and Daphne Bridgerton still ahead in front. All Mother battling back, and Dumb Ways to Die sweeps past both of them, and Dumb Ways to Die is quickly opening up. Doubt Demo is fourth, Photographs fifth, Creep into My Soul. It is Dumb Ways to Die, who will not die in the Bun Barrette. Daphne Bridgerton ahead in front of All Mother, Doubt Demo, Photographs, and Creep into My Soul. Dumb Ways to Die. This is a Steward bred for Lily Wilkins by Cinema out of Fire is Hard to Hold by Take Me Up, a $28 million purchase apparently, who is now 3 for 4 lifetime, and for some reason has her tongue out in the headshot. Next up is the Bunbury. We have a field of 14. Wait, what? Hold on. Poke Buffalo's number 5, Potion of Magic. Wasn't that horse like 2 races ago? Or is that Potion of Love? I hate when you guys do that to me. It's confusing. David Faulkner with the horse on the fence at Godolphin Sovereignty. Number 2, Time to Kneel for Stina Vika. Fleason has the 3, Cloud Piercer Z. Number 4 for Poke Buffalo, and number 5 for Poke Buffalo are Delicate Touch and Potion of Magic. Number 6, Soda Pop for Danny Derby, who also has the 7, Radiant Oath. Chromatic is the 8 for Serenity Sky. Vasily has the 9, With It or On It. What? Joey DePaulo with the 10, Steel Force. Santorin. Yeah. Santorin. Let's go with Santorin. For Tratsevere Peru is the 11. Willie Carson with the 12, Danny Whizbang. Number 13, I Don't Play Fair, a homebred for Ryan Whitehead. And on the outside, Sizad for Katie Stepanian. 1 minute to go for the Bunbury. No, why you gotta do all these potion horses? It's better than all the Z's, though. Yes, Photographs I do believe was 5th-ish. I don't want to scroll back, but I'm gonna have Dumb Ways to Die stuck on my head all night. Lily, you owe me some hazard pay for that one. All right, the chaos continues in the Bunbury. $1 million on the line. We have a field of 14. They're off. With It or On It is a step slow, so too Chromatic. Steel Force going to take the lead early in Centaurin. Then Danny Whizbang on the outside. Time to Kneel and Delicate Touch. Godolphin Sovereignty on the fence. Potion of Magic and Radiant Oath. I Don't Play Fair. Chromatic and Soda Pop. Then Cloud Piercer Z. Sizad. 3 lengths back to the slow starting With It or On It. Still Force leads this field around the turn towards the backstretch, a length clear of Centauran. 2 back to Danny Whiz Bang and a length back to Time to Kneel. Godolphin Sovereignty is in 5th. Delicate Touch, then Potion of Magic, 2 back to I Don't Play Fair. Radiant Oath, Chromatic, Soda Pop is in 11th. Cloud Piercer Z, then a length back to Sizad, and 5 lengths now to With It or On It. They run down the backstretch, 5 to go, and it's Steel Force leading Centauran. Danny Whiz Bang and Time to Kneel, Godolphin Sovereignty, and Delicate Touch. 2 back to Potion of Magic, 2 back to I Don't Play Fair. Radiant Oath and Chromatic, Soda Pop, Cloud Piercer Z, Sizad, and 5 more to With It or On It as they round the turn, 3 to go, and Steel Force still leading a length. Centauran is still in 2nd. Here's Chromatic making a move, and so too I Don't Play Fair up into 3rd. Danny Whiz Bang, Soda Pop is coming on, and Time to Kneel. It is Steel Force. I Don't Play Fair, the one to collar. I Don't Play Fair now trying to get away. Chromatic is 3rd. Soda Pop 4th. Centauran back 5th. Steel Force cannot stop. I Don't Play Fair. Who's going to win it? By about a half length. I Don't Play Fair for Ryan Whitehead wins over Steel Force, Chromatic, Soda Pop, Centauran, and Cloud Piercer Z. Joey, you should tell Ryan Whitehead it's rude for him to beat you on your birthday. It's just mean. The official winner, I Don't Play Fair. A homebred for Ryan Whitehead by dramatization out of Showgirl Flair by Greatest Showman. Now 2 for 4 lifetime. You may remember Showgirl Flair. She was the year 60 North American champion female turf horse. $1.7 million earned. Never did win a Stewards Cup, though. Her Dam with Flair is out of the Great Arc winner with Care. We have 2 races left tonight. Next up is the Juvenile Fillies. We have a field of 16. Jen Ravenwood on the fence with Promise of Fire. Todd Lucas has the 2 Costa. Cesar Reyes with the 3 Anne Hathaway. A Pate for Vasily Elias. Graveyard Symphony, the 5 for Jack Meyer. Nicole Marie has the 6. Seriously. Blue-Footed Booty out of everyone's favorite horse, Blue-Footed Booby. Danzing is the 7 for Durzo Blint. Serenity Sky with Impressionable, the 8. Durzo also has the 9, Duchess of Doom. Boudin Noir. Boudin. I'm going to say Boudin. For Chris Barber. Fleason has Night Storm Blush Z. Drops of Crimson for Jack Meyer. Is out of Crimson Horizons because of course she is. Then Hecky Almo for Danny Derby, who also has the 14, Hecky Grace. I'll Rely on Luck for Steven Saratoga is the 15, and rounding out the field is Danny's 3rd horse, Hair to Hair. That's your field. Yeah, it's just because it's dirt. All right, if you have not won $100,000 tonight, here is your next chance to say random things to see if I will give you $100,000. Plushies. Wait, you can't win. You already won. Cake definitely wins. Wallaby definitely wins. Loser? Why would loser win? That's just mean. We're not winning that. Raoul wins with Pegasus. Soleil is going to win. Joey with seconditis. Joey, you already won. You don't get to be in here. Whippersnapper for sure wins. Glitter. Wait, didn't you already win, Ma? No, you didn't. Yeah, you did. Don't be coming at me with these things. Craig wins with Pants or Nothing. Better not be nothing, though. All right, John Smith wins for complaining about losing. Is there anyone else who hasn't won yet tonight that is in this chat room that wants to participate? I'll just give you $100,000. Just say me. Last chance. Okay, I didn't say we. I said say me. Jeff Harwood. Sam wins. Nicholas, I'm just writing you down. All right, speak now or forever hold your peace. Those are the winners of the night. Like Sam just rolling up and winning $100,000 just for existing. Congrats. $41,000 in the pool, and they're off in the Stewards Cup. Juvenile Fillies. Promise of Fire stumbled at the start. The rest away okay, and it's Costa to go out to the lead. Hecky Almo from the outside. Night Storm Blush Z. Anne Hathaway settles in on the fence. A Pate. Blue-footed Booty. Then Impressionable. Graveyard Symphony and Duchess of Doom. Drops of Crimson and Hair to Hair on the outside. Dancing between horses. I'll rely on luck. Hecky Grace. Boudin Noir. And Promise of Fire is at the back. It is Hecky Almo who leads them to the backstretch. A half length clear of Costa. Those two are trading the lead. A length back to Night Storm Blush Z. Anne Hathaway, Blue-footed Booty, Graveyard Symphony, and then a Pate. A length back to Impressionable and Hair to Hair, Drops of Crimson alongside Duchess of Doom. A length back to Denzing, I'll Rely on Luck, Hecky Grace, Boudin Noir, and Promise of Fire is at the back. They've come to the half-mile pole, and Hecky Almo is leading a length to Costa, two back to Night Storm Blush Z. Here's Drops of Crimson, who's gone from 10th to 4th, and she's coming on. Graveyard Symphony, the stablemate, I'll Rely on Luck is coming too. Impressionable and Dancing, and they're into the stretch in the juvenile fillies. Hecky Almo and Costa have led throughout, and they're now dueling into the lane. Drops of Crimson is up in the third. Night Storm Blush Z and Dancing. Then I'll Rely on Luck. It is Hecky Almo still with a head in front of Costa. Hecky Almo no doing better, and Hecky Almo is length clear. Costa will have to settle for second. Drops of Crimson third. It is Hecky Almo who wins it for Danny Derby. Costa in second. Drops of Crimson third. Night Storm Blush Z. And then very close, dead heat between Dancing and I'll Rely on Luck. I'm disappointed. Blue-footed Booty actually did really badly and was 15th. That's sad. The official winner is Hecky Almo, a 2-year-old chestnut filly by Master of Deception out of Show Yourself by Napoleon, a homebred for Danny Derby, and you may recall that Show Yourself was a Stewards Cup winner back in the year 61. Hecky Almo is now 3 for 3. Apparently, Hecky Almo means something like hate to the All-Mother or something. That's something like that. I just Googled it. And now we have a few minutes left before the final race of the night, the Stewards Cup Juvenile, one of my favorite races of the year. Oh gosh, this is the race with the two horses who are named exactly the same thing. On the fence for Jack Meyer is Defiant Giant. Can you please tell the children to go to bed when you get a chance? Number 2, Airman for Anku Khan. Emmett for Stam Clearwater is 3 for 3. This Dog is on Fire for Brian Levitt. I told you the fat woman was going to sing. Number 5, Lumalusion for Jen Ravenwood. Jack Meyer has the 6th Dethroned Titan. Sagittarius for Yulie and Sarah. And also the 8, Albatross. Also Yulene's. Number 9, Johnny Appleseed. That is, I mean, obviously I know what Johnny Appleseed is, but my family sings it's not a hymn, but you know when you sing Grace, we sing a song called Johnny Appleseed. If some of you know it. Anyway, we sang it before Christmas today. I don't know why I told you all that. Unbeaten is the 10 Caped Crusader for Gavin Guile. John Exet pops up for the first time tonight with the 11 Verve. What? Carabahan, that's not that bad. For Anku Khan is the 12, Serenity Sky bred that one. Yuline Sarah, for some reason, has 3 horses in this race. Seems hoggy. With Rim Tim Toggy Dim. Why do you hate me? Steve Levitt has the 14 Paradise Prime, who is a maiden. And rounding out the field, Albatross for Chris Barber, who was sold by Steven Saratoga for 22 million monies. So just assume that when I say Albatross really badly, that I mean Sarah's horse. Guys, it's been a pleasure to be here with you on Christmas night. I will be here with you again tomorrow night for continued chaos. Will we be giving away game points tomorrow? Yes, we will. I suppose I should call the race now. Then I have to go to bed because the alarm's set for like 4:30 to go to the airport. I am the chaos coordinator. I bring the chaos party. Betting pool is going to close for the juvenile at $105,000. I don't know who bet all that money, but I love it. They're in the gate. And they're off. Johnny Appleseed stumbled at the start. Sagittarius was a step slow. And Verve is going to go out to lead this field. Dethroned Titan and Caped Crusader. Carabayhan Lumalusion. This dog is on fire. Then comes Albatross. Emmett is in 8th. Albatross is in 9th. Rim Tim Toggy Dim is the 10. Paradise Prime is in 11th. Sagittarius 12th. Defiant Giant Johnny Appleseed and Airman is at the back of the field. It is Verve leading a length to Dethroned Titan, and those two have kicked away 4 lengths to Caped Crusader. Carabayhan is in 4th alongside, 2 back to Lumalusion, and this dog is on fire. A length to Albatross, then comes Emmett in 8th. Albatross is in 9th. Rim Tim Toggy Dim, 2 lengths back to Paradise Prime, Defiant Giant Sagittarius Johnny Appleseed, and Airman would have to make up about 14. And it's Verve leading them around the far turn. Dethroned Titan still trying to push that one. Caped Crusader is still 3rd, but coming on now, Emmett is sweeping up past horses into 4th. Albatross, Lumalusion, Carabayhan, and Defiant Giant, then Sagittarius. They're running down the stretch, and Verve has lost the lead to Emmett. Cape Crusader is right there too. Those two kicking away from Verve, Albatross and Dethroned Giant. It is Emmett with a head in front. Cape Crusader trying his best. Verve is game, but it is going to be Emmett to stay unbeaten and win the Stewards Cup Juvenile over Caped Crusader, Verve, Albatross, and Dethroned Titan. The official winner, Emmett. A 2-year-old black colt by Eddystone out of a Crown of Roses by Rathalos. Sam Clearwater with this unbeaten early Derby favorite who is 4 for 4. Congratulations to Sam Clearwater. Apparently Brian Levitt sold the mare for $15,000. Brian, I will direct you to the nearest cliff because if it was me, I would be headed that direction. This is the half-brother to Bella Swan who won the juvenile fillies. I love everything about this. I also really, really love Eddystone, guys. Big fan of Eddystone. He's my new Mace. Mace is out. Eddystone is in. I mean, also Mace is still in. All right, well, I guess that's the end of tonight. If you did not win $100,000 or I did not say your name and you feel like you should have gotten it, just send us a message. Don't tell your friends, though, you had to be here. I will check the logs. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas and happy holidays.